Well, you might be surprised to know that there's over 1.3 million real estate agents just in the United States alone. But to sell your house, you only need one. You have to find that diamond in the rough. And right now, I'm going to tell you the 5 things to look for when looking for an agent to help sell your home. So let's get started. Hello again, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Matt Moore. I'm a real estate agent here in the beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but I also serve some of the surrounding locations as well, including just outside of Philadelphia and just north of Baltimore. So we're sort of a little suburb market, but our market is a very unique place. It's one place where the market is just red hot right now, and people are selling their homes like crazy. And guess what? It's not just Lancaster. There's a lot of other markets that are in a similar situation with low interest rates. So if that's you and you are looking to sell your house and all of those things look attractive, well, you might be looking for a real estate agent to get the job done for you. So I put together this list of 5 things, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's start with the very first thing, number 1. That is market knowledge. It's the same thing when you're looking for someone to help you buy a home, but market knowledge is especially important for an agent who's going to be selling your home, and it's that market knowledge that helps that agent price your home correctly. Now, there's a couple of different strategies that we can come up with in order to sell your home, but when it comes to market knowledge, knowing exactly what similar homes in surrounding areas may have sold at is going to be really important to figuring out at about what price your home is going to sell at. Now, keep in mind, we can list a price for whatever. You can list a cardboard box for $1 million and just wait and wait and wait and wait for somebody to come along and buy it. But that's probably not going to happen, although I just saw a banana taped to a piece of wall that went for $500,000, so who knows anymore, right? The bottom line is, you know that your price for your house that you're going to get is basically what the market is going to pay for it, and that's what your agent is going to help you find, is finding that price using comparative market analysis and some research and finding all of the different homes that are on for sale on the market, or homes that have already sold, especially homes that have sold that are similar in square footage, bedroom, bath, lot size, and features and add-ons and those kinds of things. So those are all really important factors. All right, number 2, the importance of marketing. Your agent has to understand that marketing is important for every single home, including and especially yours. You know, in this day and age, if your home isn't showing up on the not only MLS but also showing up in the Zillows and the realtor.coms, all over different websites, but it's not just there anymore. You have to be on social media. Your listing, your house has to be in so many different places in order to have the most maximum effect and impact on your market, and in terms of finding the right buyer and finding the highest price possible for that which your home will sell. So if your agent is only just putting your house on the MLS, taking a couple of pictures, and then just kind of throwing things out there a little bit, but not doing anything else, well, your agent is not doing enough, and that is the bottom line. In this market and in this day and age, if your home is not everywhere, then you're missing out on potential money for your home. So make sure your agent understands that, the power of marketing. Personally, and you can look up some of this information if you're looking for someone, an agent, to sell your home. I'd love to talk to you. You can go to mattmorehomes.com and then look at the top of the menu there. Go to the For Sellers page, and it talks a little bit more about my marketing strategy. But really, my marketing strategy revolves around the internet and revolves around all things internet. Of course, you can send out mailers and all those things, but the best bang for your buck and the most leverageable impact has to do with going on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, all of the social media outlets. Of course, having emails blasted out, video home tours, and of course professional photography as well. And that's not it. There are some other things that I do that are vastly different than the majority of other agents. So go check them out. I would love, again, to talk to you about that. All right, number 3, it is go with your gut. You know, there's something to be said about trusting your instincts and just knowing that this person that is selling your house is the right person. If there's something that's holding you back, well, you need to explore that a little bit more. You need to really dig deep and find out why there's something holding you back from fully trusting this agent. This person is your fiduciary. This person knows about some income things that are going on with you. They know about your motivations and why you want to sell your house. So all those things you're trusting in this agent Well, you have to be able to trust your agent more than just that and be able to trust that they can get the job done. If there is some sort of a communication breakdown, I recommend communicating that with your agent and say, hey, how can we fix this? If you've tried to fix it and it just hasn't worked, well, maybe it's time to move on to a different agent and find somebody else who can sell your house. And now that takes us to number 4, and that is paying attention. You know, every real estate transaction is completely different. As we talked about before, one situation is always different than another situation. It's just like our fingerprints. They're all different from each other, right? My fingerprint is different than yours, and so on and so forth. So every situation is very unique and needs to be treated as such, and every situation needs to be handled in a different way. If your agent is not paying attention to what you're saying, what your goals are, and what your needs and desires are, then that definitely needs to be something that you have to address. If it's something that you have not found in an agent yet, I recommend really paying attention to see if they are paying attention to you. And you can do that in a number of ways, asking them questions and seeing what their answers are like, seeing if their answers align with your goals. For example, maybe you're in a situation where you really can't have your house shown a lot. Whatever that situation might be, you have to be able to communicate that with your agent. Or, for example, maybe that there's some sort of renovation going on in your home, but your agent insists on having professional photography done regardless of what the renovations might be doing in your home. So those kinds of things are all communication breakdowns. Your agent needs to be paying attention to you and your needs and your desires. All right, let's get on to number 5, and that is constant contact. It is not the 1800s anymore, people. We're not sending carrier pigeons out anymore with letters attached to their legs. We have so many different ways to get a hold of each other. And as a real estate agent and a person that you trust to sell your home, if that agent's not in constant communication with you regarding the sale of your home, well, you've got a problem. So in this day and age, if you're having a hard time getting a hold of your agent, whether it be through texting, through emailing, through phone calls, through Facebook messages, through Twitter, through carrier pigeon, whatever it might be, you have a breakdown of communication and you need to be in constant contact and you need to address that. One thing that I do that's really important to me is at every step of the way regarding the selling of your home and the sale of your home, I'm going to be in contact with you. Whether that's a buyer just came in and took a peek at your house through a showing and that feedback was given back to me, I'm immediately going to deliver that to you. I'm also going to be bringing you market updates. The market fluctuates every single week, and those market updates, if they are really going to be applicable to you, I'm going to pass those along to you. Maybe there's a house that just got listed up the street, or maybe there's one that just sold maybe a couple of blocks away that's similar to yours. So all of that information is going to be in constant contact and constant communication with you, so that if we need to make any changes, you are the most informed out of anybody in this process, and that you can make a super informed decision and the best decision for you. So that's it. That's the 5 things. Of course, we'll go over them right now here. The number 1 thing, market knowledge, importance of marketing, and that's not just throwing your house on the MLS and hoping for the best. And that is also going with your gut, paying attention, and constant contact. So the bottom line is, if your agent isn't doing that for you, well, you've got an issue and you need to get it rectified, because this is a really important decision for you. It's selling your house. It's the one thing that you have built so much equity into, and it's time to make sure that all of those things are addressed. So if you haven't found an agent yet, I would love to talk to you. You can go to my website, mattmoorehomes.com/contact. You can look for the little contact button in the menu there. You can also contact me through a number of different ways. I'll put some links down here in the video description. You can send me an email, text me, call me, whatever is easiest for you. Reach out. I would love to talk to you. But until then, guys, again, I would love for you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the button down below. I've got a lot of great content still to come, including some things, education things regarding buyers, sellers, and all things South Central Pennsylvania. So until then, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.